Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toonkind DnD at 12 FPS. I am Arrows, and I will be playing Nebula Rose and potentially Hickory if they come in. And I am joined by my wonderful friend. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, hello. I am Sorte, and I will be playing today. Olvido a Peck. Don't say that aloud.
Gosh. We're playing this FPS like months after it actually should have happened because this takes place immediately after Look What the Dog Dragged In. Yeah, so gosh, quick summary, I guess, of what happened there was Hickory found Olvidó at his doorstep and
Passed out.
passed out, asking for water, and like it took him in because he found out this man has not eaten in 3 days, and offered him a place to stay, with some awkward conversations had.
That was Hickory's first mistake.
Hickory is extremely concerned over this man, okay? So Hickory's let him stay for the night. And what is Olvidó doing right now?
Well, Olvido probably has, with Hickory's blessing, he's probably in the middle of making himself at home. He might have requested popcorn.
Yeah. Popcorn will be provided. Yeah, so sometime in the evening, Olvidó, you hear the door open, and it's not, I want to say that Hickory is currently, like, doing some, like, looking over stock in the flower shop. It's not Hickory who comes back in. This is a skeleton, and he has seen you and is staring very confusedly at why there is this man that he does not recognize here.
Olvido is just gonna stare back and say, "You are out of butter."
Nebula's like silent for a moment, just processing, before he's like, hello? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Olvido, professional popcorn eater. Who are you?
Nebula Rose. I live here. He looks behind himself, like, down the stairs, like, does Hickory know about this? Did Hickory let this person in? And then looks back at Olvidó and is like, what are you doing here? I was not aware that we were having visitors.
Oh, so, are you Hickory's partner?
That just, like, he short circuits at that, like, but no, we're roommates, but that's it, really.
My God, and they were roommates.
No. Gosh. No, if anything, it's more parental. I'm not. That no.
Oh, are you Hickory's father?
No. Wrong way parental. They took me in.
This is confusing.
It's not quite parental relationship. It's some mix of that and mentorship, and it's Family. We'll just stick with family.
Do you usually give so many explanations to people you just found in your sofa?
I can't deal with this man. He doesn't know.
Because I think you are really nice. I'm very thankful. Usually people chase me with a broom.
I'm sorry, what?
With a broom.
Why?
Well, then you chase... Well, no, because you are not doing that. I do not know. I am not good at psychology. I guess it's something about finding people eating the popcorn in their houses, in their couches, without having been previously thought about that. I'm watching a movie.
He has the most confused look on his face. Gosh. You know Hickory, yes. Hickory knows that you're here.
Oh, yes, definitely. We actually go way back, almost 12 hours or something like that. Friends forever now.
Well, alright. Hello? What's your name again? He's like, I'm pretty sure that Olvidó introduced himself, but Nebula has been so confused he has forgotten. He doesn't know where to go.
Okay. Forgot. Oh, Olvidó. Olvidó.
Alright.
It doesn't really matter where you put the accent. I keep missing my own accents myself too. Olvidó, Peck, nice to meet you. He has just gotten up the sofa, took 2 very long steps towards Nebula, and he's extending his hand to shake theirs.
There's like a single moment of hesitation just because he doesn't know what to do with this person, but then he goes and shakes his hand.
Is Nebula shaking Olvidó's hand?
Yeah, yeah. If he's holding it out, then yeah.
Okay, Olvidó is shaking really Toonish-like, very enthusiastically, like, nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you. Thank you very much for letting me stay in your couch.
Oh, gosh. Yes, yeah, sure, okay. Gosh. Man.
Olvidó's just gonna go back to the couch to watch the movie.
Yeah. Nebula's gonna, like, put his work stuff down, and, like, what does he do with this person here? I think he does go down to find Hickory and ask what is up with this person.
That's a question a lot of people have.
So, like, maybe, like, sometime, like, 15 minutes later or something, like, after he's gotten the basic rundown and had a bit of conversation about it, and he returns. And she's like, alright, okay, this is alright. And
Okay, alright, okay.
Yeah.
That's also like a very normal reaction people have towards Olvidó. Yes. Bless you, Nebula. Well, maybe not bless Nebula. How's Nebula with the blessings?
I think he will, like, at some point he'll join him and sit watching the movie.
Is Nebula trying to see what Olvidó is watching?
Yeah.
It's a terrible. Does Nebula has cable? Questions asked in DnD.
I don't know. I don't know how it all works here.
Yeah, probably Olvidó just expected to have a movie in the TV, and there is a movie in the TV. Yeah, so if Nebula checks, they, right? Nebula's pronouns are they?
No, Nebula is he, Hickory is he, they.
That was my mistake. Well, if Nebula checks, he will see that in the TV there is one of these horrible rom-coms kind of thing.
Oh gosh.
Oh, terrible. It's
boy.
So bad. It's so damn bad. The actors are terrible. Like, who made this? Definitely is not Adobe Studios one. It's so... some of the acting hurts. Kind of like psychic damage. Second-hand embarrassment so hard it gives you psychic damage. And Olvidó might notice... Does Olvidó notice Nebula checking the movie or around near him?
Do a perception check, I guess.
Okay, give me a sec. Because this... I am on phone and this is...
Oh, yeah.
Gosh. By the way, I'm with Olvidó's old shit.
Okay.
So... yeah.
That is alright. I'm gonna do...
Shit, you are not Olvidó?
Oh! I'm gonna...
You are not Olvidó, you are Angustias. And, gosh, darn it, okay.
I'm gonna do a couple of rolls.
It's okay. I forgot he doesn't get better at perception at all.
Nebula gets dealt one point of psychic damage. Oh, that's a 5! No, Olvidó does not notice that Nebula is...
He's into it. He's eating this shit up. He has a little bit of a notebook and he's taking notes.
Gosh. Meanwhile, Nebula's here, having been dealt a point of psychic damage. Genuinely, for those listening, I did roll a whiz save, and he failed, and he did get 1 point of psychic damage.
That bad. You need to talk with the people who are broadcasting this. How dare them?
Yeah, Nebula notices. Well, hold on. I'm gonna do a perception check to see how much he sees. No, investigation to see how much he sees on this sheet. Like what specific notes are being taken, what he's focusing on. That's a 4. He sees like nothing.
Listen, it's just like the glitter pen Olvidó is using is giving poor Nebula again a whiff of psychic damage. It's too bright. It's too bright.
Gosh. Yeah, I think he'll what?
No, go ahead.
He'll look at Olvidó and be like, what are you doing? Not accused her or anything, just genuinely like, what, why are you taking notes kind of thing?
Sir, why? Why?
Listen, his first thought is going to be like, this is like some sort of project that he's on that he needs to like analyze this movie or something for some reason. Make a
Olvidó yeah.
make it. No, I was just saying like making an essay on it or something. But continue.
Olvidó's head just snaps back at him, and like he's really excited, and he's like, "Oh, so I'm just taking notes. Shit, how will he say this? He actually takes pauses and things like, what is he doing? And he's like, oh, I'm taking notes. So I have noticed I have a little bit of a problem talking with people and in relationships, I guess. So I'm taking notes about how normal people behave. That's what I'm doing.
Nebula is staring. And then he's gonna say, "This is the worst possible thing you could take notes from."
Well, it's the only thing on the TV. I didn't find the remote.
Why are you taking notes from the TV?
Well, I have no friends, so I thought this was the next best thing. See, it's kind of a situation where la pescadilla que se muerde la cola. I don't have friends because I scare them off, so I cannot ask my friends how to not scare them off.
Nebula has his hands in his head in his hands.
Are you okay? I'm giving you a headache.
No.
Don't worry. People tell me that happens all the time, but the moment I go away, they say they feel much better.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I'm alive. And while you're alive, there is always hope.
I suppose. Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have said that. You are a skeleton. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I am alive myself.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes. This man. Gosh. Couldn't.
Do you want to see my notes?
Sure.
He just points the notebook back to you and still like, is this mess of glitter? Do you want to try to see what it says again?
Yeah,
Maybe this time if you squint your eyes.
I mean, it's an 11. It's better.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult to make sense of anything, but there is only one thing that is actually surrounded in. There is a circle made around. And is something that says romantic partners live together, and then it's just a cross and says not always. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Gosh. Man.
There is also like a school and a dog written there in that corner in case you have any questions.
Wait, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
There is also like a very badly drawn dog, and what it seems to be like a circle with two black eyes next to that question mark, question mark, question mark. In case you are wondering where that comes from.
So you genuinely do not know anything at all.
Well, I think I know that question like that might seem rude sometimes. I do know things. I do know how to make sushi.
Alright. Well, I mean, stars, you'd be better off asking someone who actually does experience romance, but I could help. I'd be better than movies that are very inaccurate and play up the drama.
I do like the drama, gotta admit, but yeah, sure. But you gotta tell me if it gets too much and I'll give you a headache. You gotta tell me before that happens.
Okay.
So, um, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No. All right.
Nebula is like, this was the worst. Like, this is the. Listen. This is the vaguest, like, or most general kind of question that there is, and he is, like, even people who do experience romantic attraction have, like, all different ways of explaining it, and he doesn't. So he is far less qualified.
I am so sorry, Nebula. I am vibing with you so much right now.
So he just kind of stares there for a moment, just like, how does he answer this question? It's a feeling, I suppose. A lot of people compare it with, like, racing heart, but in a good way. Nervous, but in a good way. Around the person that you're, like, if we're talking romantic love specifically, then around the person that you're attracted to.
I don't really understand that because I have felt like a racing heart plenty of times, and one of them was on a car chase, and I don't think I love the policeman that was trying to get me into jail.
See, it's different than that kind of heart racing, and apparently it's better. I don't know how it works. I don't experience it myself.
What?
Huh?
What? I think you just say that before. What do you mean you don't experience it yourself?
I don't experience romantic attraction. I'm aromantic.
Well, do you smell very well? But I don't see how this has to do with anything.
But what was, I missed the first, I missed before he said he doesn't see what it has to do with anything.
He said, well, do you smell very well? But I don't see how that has to do with anything.
What very well?
You smell very well.
Oh, smell. What?
Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Gosh. He does not know what to do with that. What? No, what?
Maybe he's throwing flowers on the notepad.
Gosh. He was thrown off by that. No, that doesn't have to.
Nebula.
That doesn't have to do with anything. No. let's suffice it to say I don't fall in love.
Roll me an insight.
Alright. That's a dirty 20.
You start seeing steam coming off Olvidó's ears. You can even hear a little bit of a old, not very well oiled machinery up there, working very hard. You might even hear a little tiny alarm going. Wee, wee, wee.
Are you alright?
Outside, he just looks. He's just static. Outside, he's not alright. You have made him have a thought. In fact, give me a sec. Come on, don't do this to me, please. Sorry, every time I roll. In fact, let's see. I don't know if I should roll for this or just give it to him. Where is it? Int. Right there.
That
Okay.
is...
You are gonna have to help. That was straight intelligence. You are gonna have to help him understand a little bit more.
Oh boy.
But the TV and the people and
What does that have to do with anything?
but then if you but they say, why is everything about romance?
That's a good question. I don't know.
But like you don't want to, or you don't?
I literally cannot.
But people can do that.
People can do that, yes. Or... Yes.
Oh,
Are you alright?
can I do that?
He, like... he stops like that, kind of like, oh. And he says, yeah, you can do that.
So that's allowed. So I'm not messing. How do I know I'm not messing something up?
How would you be messing something up?
I don't know.
No, it's fine. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't. Romance is not the end all be all. Gosh.
I'm too old for this shit. I just thought oh, this movie is so fucking stupid. And you see that suddenly he has the remote and he's turning it off.
Gosh. Man, I feel like Nebula will offer, like, his, like, hands out to hold in, like, comfort kind of thing. Like, he's not sure if he should be doing this, but he will offer. And if...
a hand?
Yeah, like, I think, like, both hands, I think. Just to, like, not as a hug, but, like, but to hold both of them.
Olvidó's just gonna look at the hands and say, what I'm supposed to do with those?
Never mind. And he drops them. But yes, people can not fall in love, and that's okay and normal. I mean, obviously there are people that do, but there are also us who don't. Neither me nor Hickory do. If you don't as well, that's okay. You're not doing anything wrong.
So confused. I just thought, like, first I thought it was just because of work, that because everybody back at work was, like everybody was nasty. I'm powerful. Love will make you weak, meh, kind of thing, I just thought like I was messing it up, so I was taking notes for that a little bit. So I thought if I write what people do on TV, that's supposed to be, jokes always have a kernel of truth.
No, it's stars. That doesn't sound like a fun experience. No, it's okay. It's you're not doing anything wrong. It's just part of who you are, I suppose. If that's something that you relate to, you don't have to you don't have to go searching out for it. And please don't force yourself into doing something that you don't like. You don't. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
How so?
Roll me an insight.
11.
Yeah. Even with a... What is with the 11s?
Yeah.
Even if with an 11, you can see this with an 11. There is another thing, but I cannot give you that. With an 11, you can definitely notice that Olvidó seems strangely focused, thinking about something. And even his tone of voice drops down, which I cannot do. A few decibels, tones. It sounds a little bit lower, and he's like, "I'm supposed to be looking for someone. Just thought I love them. If it's not that, what is keeping me going?" Just thought they were, like in the movies, my destiny.
Nebula is silent at that. Like, he's processing that. Like, he is concerned for this person.
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I mean,
it doesn't have to be. You can. You can. Why did you think that? Have you been throwing your life into this?
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
He's like, have you been throwing your life into this?
Oof, can you write that for me?
Oh, sorry.
For me. My poor Spanish ass who cannot understand. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, sweetie, can you repeat that?
There.
God bless ya. Oof.
Yeah.
Olvidó tilts his head. You can see he is tense and he is thinking. There is the cartoonish behavior from before is kind of fading. It is not a mask, but feels like he doesn't think it has place in this conversation anymore. And He sits down properly, less gangly, and interlace his fingers. Kinda looks at you. I don't think I have a lot of a life to throw into this, but it's what has been. It was. I know there is someone, but that has been my main objective. Does it make this makes of course doesn't make sense, but I don't know, maybe. I mean, I don't do much else. You know, keep moving forward, pass out, wake up, repeat, kind of a deal.
Nebula has so much concern for this man.
Sir, you are a skeleton.
Gosh. Gosh. That. Maybe try taking it a little slower for one thing. And maybe it's not romance then. If that's not a thing that you really experience, maybe it's something else.
Will it be enough?
What do you mean?
You don't hear about friends going the extra mile until death do us apart. That kind of thing from friends. What if I don't love them, I cannot reach them anymore?
That's. I mean, you don't hear about that in like stories and movies and such, but it definitely happens in real life. I can assure you of that. There are some very intense friendships that they'll they'll live together. They'll stick with each other no matter what, and it's not romance. It's friendship.
Has that happened to you?
The closest would be Hickory. I can only remember up to 6 years ago. Or is it 5 at this point? Hold on. This is me. This is Eros talking. I don't. It's at some point. It's either 5 or 6 years at this point. This was a while ago.
Happy birthday to you.
Gosh. No, but he's Hickory would be the closest I have to that, but I've also haven't lived extremely long that I can remember. That's unrelated though. But
Does it even...
hmm?
Sorry, keep going.
Oh no, I didn't really have much else. I didn't have anything in mind that I was saying.
Does it ever get weird? Because he's a dog and you are mostly bones.
No? Why would it?
Oh my god, that has to be love.
What?
Friendship. That has to be friendship. I mean, that kind of... Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Hickory can do it. If Hickory can do it, I can do it too.
All right.
I'm so sorry now.
Gosh. This man confuses him so much. Nebula's main emotions about this person is confusion and concern.
Roll me, Olvidó seems to be thinking, which is, congratulations, Nebula. You're the first person to manage that. but, roll me another insight.
19!
There is something still bothering Olvidó deeply.
What's wrong?
Wait, I need to... Is Nebula looks like a toon, right?
Yes, Nebula is a toon.
Nebula is a toon. So, we are... toons, right? What if the narrative demands something else?
What do you mean?
What if I get stuck in a rom-com to say?
If it's not something that you enjoy, then you shouldn't. Then you can leave. Find something else. Make your own. Make your own life. Do something else. Find something that you enjoy doing and stick with that.
Can people do that?
Yes.
He's grabbing his head like, you're giving me too much information, kind of thing. Like, he's grabbing his head like, in fact, he might think something aloud like that, like, I didn't know anything like that. Do people make manuals for this sort of thing?
God.
I can't believe I have been flirting so much and running away afterwards for nothing.
Gosh.
I have ghosted this many people, and he lifts a hand with way too many fingers on his hand.
Gosh. Man. Man.
I have so many people to text now.
Stars, yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could find something describing aromanticism and asexuality in the library, and I could, I could get them for you?
Wait, do you mean they have stuff like that at the library? I don't know, every time I go there is a lady with a broom that kicks me out.
Gosh.
Definitely shouldn't have. I shouldn't have stolen those cookies.
Nebula's just gonna ignore that bit. Focus on the question. Yes, there is, yes.
And if what if it turns out I am just imagining this? Oh my god, I have so much to think about. Do I have to sign up on some list or something now?
But what do you mean? Sign up on a list?
I don't know. I didn't know this was an option. Is there like a registry?
No.
Do I have a birth certificate? I don't know.
No. Oh no, this is these are romantic and sexual orientations. You don't. It's not a registry? It's...
I don't know, people get married sometimes. That sounds like a registry.
But you're not getting married?
I hope not. That would be weird. What were we talking about? Books!
If you're being kicked out whenever you go to the library, I can get the books for you.
Ooh, like a covert operation. I like that.
Sure. Sure.
He's making the putting the two hands together and tapping the evil the Barnes the Mr. Barnes gesture. He's doing that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think, Nebula's gonna be like, do you want me to go now and get those for you? Now?
Oh, that would be great. Well, let me go with you, and I buy just butter, because you guys need butter.
Sure.
There is no butter.
Sure, alright. We'll stop by the library and get some butter along the way.
Or on the library. You never know.
Gosh.
Listen, you do not know what people mark their pages with.
I have one thing to say, and that's this is Toontown.
You open a book and put on butter, and there is like a whole stick there.
But yeah, Nebula stands and is like, well, come on then.
How tall is Nebula?
6 feet. No, wait, hold on, I had to check. I do have to check because he had a magic surge in which his height changed. So, one moment while I figure out. This is early on, so I think it's gotta be before that happened. So at this point, I think he's 5'10".
Well, Olvidó gets up, looks down at you, and says, "Guide the way! Lead the way!"
Alright, and he leads the way out. And I think that's a good place to end. Gosh. Oh, this was fun. Thank you, Sorte.
This was great. Thank you very much for doing this. I'm sorry it was so late.
No, it's alright. Finally got this man to realize some things about himself. Hopefully he'll stop self-destructing.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen until something else happens.
Alright. He has gotten some knowledge now.
He's gonna have to do a big thing.
Yeah. Alright.
Well,
thank you for playing with me.
Thanks to you for playing with me.
And thank you. And for those listening in the future, thank you as well.
Listen to the other FPS.
Yeah, listen.
We are great. Listen, or I will go to your houses and force you to listen. Sorry, I mean, thank you very much for listening. Past, present, and future ghost of the FPSs.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.